You know it well, and not only have you shot movies here, but it's fairly common knowledge that you spent a great deal of time here as an exchange student when you were just a teenager. So
Yeah.
where were you when you were here, and who was it that you were billeted to or hanging out with?
Yeah, here we go. So I was in a little place outside of Sydney, outside of Newcastle, outside of Toukley, outside of Gorcon, in a little place called Warnervale. POP.305, population 305. So the freeways turned into the two-lane highways, turned into the blacktop, turned into the dirt road, and then we parked the car and I was home. I stayed with a family called the Crockers out in Warnervale, and then I moved in with the McDonald's, who ran the local ANZ Bank in Toukley, lived with them for a spell, and then went and lived with a family called the Jollies, and then I worked on a boat marine service there, and then finally ended up with a family, the Symingtons, who I still stay in somewhat touch with, and finished out my year there.
Well, look, I don't know how much of a chance you've had with the busy life that you've had since then to even have any kind of correspondence with some of those people. We've tracked one of them down, the head of the household, the patriarch of the Crocker family, Ray. He joins us on the other line. Hello, Ray.
Hi, Ray.
G'day. I realise you
Raymond!
Matthew. G'day.
Hey, how you going, mate? You doing well?
I'm well, thank you now, Matthew.
Are you still out in Warnervale?
Say again?
Are you still out in Warnervale?
No, I sold that place after Eileen passed away. The place was, as you know, was a very big place. It was just too big for one man to live in. She needed to get around
I
the
suppose
wheelchair.
so. How about the trotters? Yeah, how about the trotter horses? You still with them?
No, I've got rid of all of those.
Got rid of the mister.
That was a good day at Gosford, wasn't it? We won the feature race there that day.
You sure did.
Now,
Yeah,
Ray,
I
what are your memories of 19-year-old Oscar winner Matthew McConaughey?
I remember him coming out the very first day. We were driving up from the airport to Warnervale, and he wanted to know where Sydney was. And I told him to look out the back. It was back there. We'd already been past it.
Yeah, Sydney was well in the rearview mirror.
It certainly was, yeah. Anyway, before we go any further, I'd like to give you a very sincere thank you, Matthew. When Rove interviewed you live on television, when you're releasing the new movie Armistead, you sent Eileen a cheerio call while she was in hospital, and it gave her a great lift for the last few weeks of her life. I'm eternally grateful for the uplift you gave her in that last days of her life.
Thanks for passing that on. I, got a nice place in my heart for Eileen. She was special, and she was sweet to me.
Oh yeah, for a disabled lady, she always thought other people were worse off than what she was, but she was so terribly handicapped by not being able to walk around anywhere she wanted to.
Yeah, but no, you're right. She never complained a bit, never once, and had a great sense of humor too, mate. As you know, better than I. She had a great sense of humor.
Well, look, you guys, we'll let you have a little bit of a catch-up off air, but we just want to say, Ray, thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much,
I know
Ray.
Matthew has a very, very big place in his heart, thanks to you and your family. And Matthew, thank you very much for joining us.
Absolutely. Raymond, good to speak to you. Good to hear your voice again. It's been a long time, mate.
Enjoy your Oscar. Enjoy your family.
I'll keep doing it, mate.
Thank you very much. Ray Crocker, the man who took care of a young Matthew McConaughey back in his day. And back to business, Matthew McConaughey, the movie Sing, it is tremendous.
It's
and
fantastic.
You can catch it Boxing Day here in Australia. Matthew McConaughey, thank you very, very much.
Thanks so much.
You guys are welcome. Thank you. We'll speak to you the next time, eh?